Hello there everybody and welcome back to Tree of Tranquility. We are now here on the last day of spring in our second year, and it is the Animal Festival today. I'll get right on getting all the chores done for today so that we can go right over to Brownie Ranch and check out the festival. It looks like I have a lot of stuff that isn't going to come in this season. I honestly don't know if maybe some of this stuff will come in tomorrow if I'm lucky. I'm going to leave it all planted simply because it's a little bit easier to get rid of the crops and then plant new stuff so that it doesn't all disappear tomorrow. But I don't know, I think there's a lot of that flax, and there's some flowers that just are not going to come in. We'll have to see though. It looks like I can shear my sheep again. I don't think I have my shears in my bag though. But now that I have more space in my rucksack, it shouldn't be too big of a problem to actually carry those shears around with me just in case I need it. I've been trying to keep my milker in my bag because, unlike the shears, the milker is something I can use every single day. So I go in and check on the silkworms, and hopefully by the time that's done and we take a walk over to the ranch, it will be open. I think the festival starts at 9 o'clock today, so we should be able to get there. Ooh, look at that, a shining cocoon. Perfect. Well, that's wonderful. I'm definitely going to hold on to that because I have a feeling that our last rucksack upgrade is going to require some really high quality ingredients. I have yet to get a shining cocoon, but perfect quality is almost perfect near the top shining quality, so I'll take it. I'm definitely going to hold on to that. Probably just put it into my storage next time I go into my house. So I've got a couple things to ship out today. And along the way, if I see anybody, I will give them some of the gifts I have in my bag. But for now, I guess we'll just head on over. I'll probably have a look and check on my orchard just before we go up to the mine district. You could see it looks very nice. I think last time I showed you guys there were still a couple of trees that hadn't grown to their full size, but now all the trees are fully grown and it looks really nice. So I just try and keep the weeds out of here when they start to grow, just to make a nice, pristine, beautiful looking orchard. And hopefully I will have some new stuff coming off those trees in the summertime. Take a quick look to see if there's any herbs about. I'm glad that I managed to pick up some herb bagged seeds so I can plant them in the upcoming seasons, because I've actually been using herbs a lot more than I thought I would. I've been using them to create the failed soups for Calvin, which hasn't been working all that well. I must have given him 5 or 6 days worth of these soups that he hates, and his friendship level is still at 5, which I just absolutely cannot believe. I don't know how many, crappy gifts I have to give him. Maybe if I give him a crappy gift on his birthday or something like that, but I'm very surprised that he hasn't dropped from 5 hearts to 4 by now. I was gonna go and maybe give him something if he was in the mine, but it looks like he's actually at home today, so I'll hold on to that and give it to him a different day. I've also been using the herbs for herbal tea and for some other cooking recipes too. Let's head on up and say hello to everybody. Looks like Owen's here. Again, not able to give him a gift because I haven't finished his request yet. And I think if I speak to him, his mind is just totally in the gutter. He won't even talk to me about anything else except for this request, which is kind of a pain in the butt. He won't even talk to me about the festival, so I don't know what his thoughts are about this animal festival. I can talk to some other people, though. This is Phoebe's first year at the festival, since we didn't have her last year. And we may be able to actually enter the animal festival this year because we have animals, which would be great. Oh, I don't know, Renee. I mean, I could. Your animals will probably win, but I could probably enter one of my animals. So I'm going to talk to her, and you can see that she has a really nice variety of food-based items here. And some of these would make good gifts for villagers. Marmalade, for example. I'm probably going to splurge and buy a couple of these because these are some of Chase's favorite gifts. And it would probably get me a few more extra bonus points than the breadfruit I'm giving him now. So, yeah, I will... it's a tough call. I'll buy 8. Why not? And who else? There's got to be some other people selling some stuff here. I don't know if it's Hannah or Kane. I think Kane's actually who we speak to enter our animals. And if we talk to Hannah, she's going to sell us some items. And you might actually be interested in buying some things from Hannah, because as you can see here, Hannah actually has all of the ingredients that you need in order to make that last rucksack upgrade that we had done yesterday. She's got good wool yarn, flax yarn, and silk yarn. Very, very pricey to buy this stuff rather than to actually raise the animals and do it yourself. But I would say, especially the flax, if you haven't had an opportunity to unlock Taylor and to get the opportunity to grow flax, then this is pretty much going to be your one and only option to get this until you unlock him and grow flax in spring. So I would 100% recommend picking up some flax from Hannah if you need to do that in order to get another rucksack upgrade. And you could also probably stock up on some more of it too for the next couple of upgrades, because I don't think she specified on what quality of yarn we needed to use, but they do need to be dyed. I still have quite a few pieces of flax in my storage at home, so I'm probably not going to pick this up, but someone had mentioned this to me a really, really long time ago to point this out to people and just to remind them that you can buy flax here, and it's one of your only opportunities to do so. So thank you so much for the reminder, and she has a lot of really good quality ingredients here if you want to buy anything. I don't think anyone else is selling anything. I think it's just those two ladies. And I think if we speak to Kane, we can enter one of our animals in the festival. So we might as well enter. It won't hurt. But what I find really strange is that he didn't give us an option for what animal to enter, which seems a little weird to me. It's very non-specific. Like, a lot of Harvest Moon games will have a sheep festival and a dog festival and a cow festival and a chicken festival, but this is entirely non-specific. It's just the animal festival. So I mean, if our sheep gets entered, there's a pretty good chance it might win because it has such a high heart level, but if it's just going to pick an animal at random, then we could very well lose if it's going to be one of our chickens or one of our silkworms. So I am a little bit baffled by that, and it doesn't look like speaking to him again will give us any sort of option to change that or to speak to him. So I guess all we can really do is just hang around and wait for the contest results. I'll just have a walk around the farmland here. I'll go look for some herbs and some foraged items and maybe just pick up some of those so I can bring them home and put them in my refrigerator. Since this area is so big, that should kill quite a bit of time, and hopefully by then we'll be able to get the results for the festival. So there's definitely some cool items that we can pick up, some unique stuff. The other thing you could do, and I might recommend this if you have a lot of money, is to just buy all of the different things that Renee has. If you buy one of each, then they'll be added to your cooking recipes, and so you might be able to look up the recipe for pancakes and make them later in your spare time if you wanted to do that. Of course, you can look up all these recipes online and whatnot to figure out how to make them, but if you think that they're too much trouble to make, or they're too much effort, or you're not able to make them, then it might be a good idea just to buy them and have them in the recipe book to kind of aid you in a 100% completion of that, if that's something that you're interested in doing. So that's just a thought. I actually had completely forgotten that she had purchased, or she had sold stuff. I was more or less interested in the stuff that Hannah sold, because I knew you could buy the flax yarn, so it's kind of a good haul, actually, just kind of an unexpected thing that I ran into that I think is pretty cool. And I have lots of money. Maybe I'll buy more marmalade, and I might buy a couple of other things just for the sake of it, because I mean, I can turn around and sell those things as well. Probably not for as much as I bought them for, but I could probably get a little bit of a profit by putting those things that I bought from her in the box and selling them. So why don't I do that, just for fun? I know she's given me this as a gift, I think. I'll go ahead and just... No, I was gonna say I'll go ahead and buy some of this, but then I can't because my rucksack is full, so... That's no fun. I can't believe I already filled up my rucksack. I guess I'm putting that rucksack upgrade to good use, because it looks... my bag is just like completely full of stuff. I didn't really think about emptying out my bag before I left my house, I guess. But I guess the very least I can just buy some more marmalade, and then that way I don't run out of really great gifts for Chase. So now I just gotta sit around and wait. See what Calvin has to say about the festival. Oh, that has nothing to do with the festival, but thank you. I'm glad that you find yourself a easy person to get along with. He strikes me as a little bit maybe of like a hopeless romantic kind of type. Like he would fall fast and he would fall hard, and maybe people wouldn't feel the same way about him. He kind of strikes me as that kind of guy. I may not like Calvin all that much, but you know what? I do think that him and Phoebe make a really good match, so it'll be nice when I get them together and married off. I have enough in my bag now to buy 3 items, so I guess I'll just pick 3 items at random here and purchase them. And now we get to see the winner of the contest, so this should be fun. I hope it's me! And this is so weird too, because it doesn't show you the animals. You know, it says Renee and her animal, but it's not specifying which animal. It's not specifying whether it's a chicken or a cow or a sheep. But oh well. Second place goes to Kathy. Ooh, I think that means I got first, guys. Moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Yeah, so it does enter, I think, your highest heart animal, because it automatically entered my sheep. It's elegant like no other and so well behaved. Oh, well, thank you. What is my prize? Prizes will be distributed to all the winners. Please come see me to pick them up. Again, I have such a hard time understanding why you don't just give me my prize. Why I have to go talk to you to get my prize. That's such a silly system, but that's okay, I guess. Not entirely sure what the prize is, but I may have not even been able to claim it anyways because my bag is full since I stuffed it with other stuff. So I'll just throw a couple things in my box for now, and then I'll go speak to Hamilton and see what he is going to give me. I have no idea what the prize is, so I hope it's something good. $120 pieces of fodder. That is an extremely lame gift. I don't need fodder. I let my animals out to graze. So that's a complete letdown. It would be okay if it was 120 pieces of feed, maybe, for my chickens, because I do have to pay for feed, but I don't pay for fodder. So I'm a little disappointed with that, but I guess it's still a freebie. It still allows me to stock up on food in case it does rain or it storms or I can't let the animals out for whatever reason. So I guess I should just be thankful I won. So that's that. Not much else to speak of, but I'm glad that we're able to take part in this year's festival, seeing as how we weren't able to do that last year. And I honestly don't remember what kind of festivals we have coming up in summer. And so it'll be nice to see if any changes take place now that we have more villagers and whatnot. So I guess I will put the animals in and get ready for tomorrow. I have to rearrange my inventory because it's very full. I got some stuff to put in the fridge. I've got some stuff to ship. And I have some seeds all ready for tomorrow, but I'll probably have to go to Souffle Farm and buy some more stuff. So tomorrow obviously is going to be our big sort of planting day where we just mostly focus entirely on getting our crops ready. So I'll put the herbs that I found in my fridge. You can see that I have been using quite a few of them for different things, like I said. But I do have some seeds I think that I can plant in summertime in order to grow some herbs. And if not, I can probably just call Taylor and ask what's up and buy a couple of unique things from him. You can see here I already have lilies and begonias to plant for summer. I've got some onions all ready to go. I have blue herb seeds, which is wonderful because those are the most profitable ones. And looks like I also have some stuff prepared for fall. I have some sunflowers. I have lots and lots of stuff all ready to plant. And these are just flowers. These aren't even crops. So I don't even know if I'm going to plant these right away. I might keep these until a little bit later in the season, but I'll decide what it is that I'm going to do. I have to take out my hoe to plant stuff. I'll probably end up just putting away some of these gift items, since I don't know that I'll have any chance to do that tomorrow. I'll probably be pretty busy. Maybe I'll go throw some of those gifts in my fridge, and that will allow me to make maximum room for some seeds that I'm probably going to go ahead and buy. I've also been thinking it might be a good idea for me to go and purchase some more land from Ellie so that I can plant some more stuff, but town hall is closed tomorrow, so I won't be able to do that. But it's just a thought. Even if I could just keep my trees separate, if I wanted to plant more trees and my flowers for my crops, then I could definitely do that. So hopefully you enjoyed our day out at the animal festival, and I will see you guys tomorrow when we begin our first day of summer. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you then.